So now I'm going to show you how to sand down this door correctly. So what I've got here is a reasonably coarse sandpaper, 80 grit it is. This is just rough enough to kind of remove any kind of runs or rough areas. So I'm just going to tear a piece of this off. So we don't really want to apply too much pressure to the point where we're stripping it back to the bare wood. Just enough pressure to give the surface a key which will allow the paint to adhere properly. Okay, so the door has been sanded down now. Before I apply the paint, I'm going to dust it off with my dusting brush, remove any loose dust which might compromise the finish. Okay, so here we've got a 6-panel door. Now the process in which to paint this door is the section around the panel at the top, then that section, that section, that section, then we do the cross sections downwards, along there, down there and down there. This allows everything to flow into each other and you've got no unsightly brush marks. So I'll show you how that's done now. I always use a 2-inch brush to do doors, and so if we do the section down the side first, getting into all of the corners and laying off the paint correctly. Then if you do the panels in the middle, laying off your brush with the grain of the wood. And that section is done. Okay, so now the panels are completely done, I'm going to work on the stiles. They're the ones going down the centre, and then the cross rails. So that's the first one done. If we move down to the second stile, not over applying the paint and laying off correctly. And then we start at the top and do the cross rails. From this you can see that the stiles or the panels aren't being disturbed by brush marks flowing into them and creating a bad finish. And the last cross rail. And then the side rails. And the last one. then once you've done that, if you just quickly glance over the door for any runs or any scuffs, where you feel like the paint isn't flowing in the right direction of the grain, you just run your brush over it and straighten it up. And that is the first coat on the door.